welcome to Popular Tripe. My name is Nick, this is Elvis Sunday. Thank you for pressing play. If it's your first time here, appreciate you stopping by. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've got a couple of performances of the same song. I haven't watched either, and I have to confess I don't really know the song. I might do when I hear it, but from the title, Love Me, I can't place the song at all. I have two performances, one from the Ed Sullivan Show from 1956, and then we're going to jump 14 years later to Vegas 1970. However, this is a rehearsal performance of the same song. I'm not sure what the footage entails. However, I'm looking forward to seeing the difference in performance. It's certainly going to be different the way it's been filmed, we know that. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this brings. So, without any further ado, if you haven't already, please do me a big favour, press like on this video. It really helps out the channel. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much. But let's do this. First performance, 1956, Ed Sullivan Show. Elvis Presley sings Love Me.
Elvis Presley. Thank you very much, Mr. Sullivan. Friends, we'd like to do a number for you from our new album. It was just released by RCA Victor this week. With the help of the Jordanaires, friends, we'd like to do one called Love Me. There's a new one on there, isn't it? Treat me like a fool, treat me mean.
Do know it.
Yeah. Break my faithful heart, tear it all apart.
Do know this song, yeah.
Love me. Won't you love me? Wherever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only.
Just a twitch of the elbow and they start screaming.
Beg and steal, just to feel your heart. I want your heart being close to mine. So
Just a hint.
darling, I'll be old.
He knows.
I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only. But baby,
Look at that reaction. Wow.
just to feel,
He's playing with them now.
your heart. I want your heart being close to mine. So wherever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. Oh, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh,
I think I'm mad. Straight out the back. Enjoyed that again. It's very different to the stuff we've been watching lately. Obviously very early in his career, and he has this air of confidence, but there's also this sort of vulnerability there. See, with that sort of song, it's not a song that he can perform all those signature moves to that he kind of got famous for, infamous for, and got in a lot of trouble for. But there were little hints, just enough, that got that audience going. And there was one bit with just a twitch of a shoulder where all the scream suddenly went, and then another part later in the song, just a slight wobble of the legs, and they went wild. It's almost like he was kind of teasing them a little bit. It's strange watching wholesome Elvis from that era. Have to say, really enjoyed that though. It kind of felt like he was at a point where he didn't really know who he was or who he wanted to be, or maybe he did and wasn't allowed to be that person yet. But the world was just about to be at his feet. The future was his for the taking. So let's jump to the future. 14 years later, July 1970, Las Vegas. We've got Elvis singing the same song again, this time in a rehearsal studio from the looks of it, from the looks of the thumbnail. Like I said, haven't watched any of the footage, so let's do it. Let's take a look, see where we're at. Huh. What was that? Yeah, this is a different Elvis. Oh my god.
Treat me like a fool.
Ah, okay. We're going to the main performance. See the difference in that voice already.
Break my faithful heart. Tear me all apart. But love me, won't you love me? Oh, if you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely.
There for the fans. Here he goes. Ha! He's starting something now.
Crying over you, dear only.
Okay.
I would beg and steal.
He's gone all love me tender again, hasn't he?
Just to feel close to mine.
Oh. Oh.
Darling, I'll be up in the balcony in a minute. Oh, so lonely.
Hello, worrying for a moment. Yes, stay at that side of the stage.
All I ask is, please love me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Thank you.
A bit worried there. Two very different performances there. Really, with the latter one, 1970, we didn't get too much to performance in the end. It started off him singing a song and you could really tell the difference in that voice there. Clearly, anyway, we had to take into account different technology being used to record it. You know, we're going back to that 1956 and the cameras and the sound equipment they used at that time to televise him singing. Compared to the movie version of one of his concerts, it's going to be apples and oranges in terms of sound quality. However, you could tell just the power of his voice at the beginning there when he did that first verse and just how much more comfortable he was. Obviously mucking about in the rehearsal and falling off the chair. You have that sense that he does take the music extremely seriously, but at the same time loves it so much that when there's the opportunity to have that fun with it, it's completely comfortable for him to do so. And it just, but we've seen it loads of times, him mucking about with the microphone and sticking the microphone in his mouth and all those sort of things. But then just dropping off the chair and the band just carry on as if it's kind of almost not normal. But yeah, going back into the main concert footage, you see that the work behind the scenes pays off and, you know, look what we get. It's almost a shame that we kind of lost the song in the second half. He kind of did the tour of the audience and he was kind of being grabbed again, and the song seemed to kind of disappear and things got a bit dodgy for him at one point where he was grabbed there, and there was almost a bit of panic at one point where she didn't look like if she was going to be letting go, and then he made his way to the other end of the stage Wise move. Yeah, really interesting. Just to do that small side by side. It's not a deep dive by any means. I mean, look who you're watching. Don't expect anything deep or any sort of intricate analysis. I'll let you down every single time, I think, on that one. But really enjoyed watching both of those and just seeing the differences there. What did you think? Which one did you prefer? Are you Elvis circa 56, or are we straight into 1970 and not looking back? Let me know. Do leave those comments down below. Much appreciated. Again, also, if you've got any other suggestions you want to leave, do that also. I'm still compiling the list. It's still there. Still working my way through. If you did like this video, please show me that you did. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you are subscribed already, really appreciate that. Really appreciate you coming on board. Thanks so much. Until next time, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed those performances. Hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.